Welcome, Earthly Souls, to my channel, Earthly Soul Tarot. My name is Daniel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are not new, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. Anyway, my loves, let's jump into a collective reading today. So remember, some things might resonate and some things might not. It is a collective one, so take what does, okay? And use your own intuition as well. That's the most important part of this reading, is your own intuition. Okay, so my loves, today we're gonna kind of just jump in and see what energies come up off the bat. We're gonna get an overall energy and then we'll ask some more specific questions throughout. So let's go ahead and connect. Let's connect with your spirit guides, with your higher selves. What is the overall energy for today, Spirit? What is the collective's overall energy? The Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Coins. So the Four of Pentacles has a lot to do with keeping things in, okay? There could be a little bit of like a resistance to something right now within your energy. You could feel very like push and pull type energy, like something's trying to pull you but you're not really budging. This could also mean that you're being very cautious of the way that you spend your money. So financial issues could be very apparent right now. Maybe you feel like you have to really hoard something in order to achieve a certain type of goal or get somewhere. I'm hearing like destinations as well. So maybe some of you could be saving up for a trip, a vacation. And as I say that, the Three of... Oh, it fell off my hand. That was odd. The Three of Wands and the Three of Cups is coming up. So this could be a group vacation that you're saving up to, if that's resonating with you. Now, the Three of Hands kind of like slipped out of my... The Three of Wands slipped out of my hand, which is kind of... I don't know. I take those things very seriously. So the way that it flew out, I feel like something that you're planning, because the Three of Wands has a lot to do with planning and looking towards the future. Something that you're planning might not work out, okay? Just a little bit of a heads up energy there. Spirit, why is the Three of Cups here? The Queen of Cups. A lot of you could be doing some sort of group work. I don't know why I'm hearing like therapy, maybe family therapy, or just having conversations with people that are close to you. But these are very emotional conversations. They're conversations that require a lot of honesty and understanding as well. So right now, this could be a moment where you're trying to resolve some conflict, especially with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you are being called to kind of like express what's holding you down, like almost like getting things off your chest, right? There's like a huge energy of just releasing and being honest with people. So there could be, you know, lots of conflict being resolved right now, which feels very good because, you know, it feels refreshing. The Hermit is coming up in your energy as well. So possibly some people might need space, okay, more than others is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some people might need more space. So if this is conflict between you and a few different people, there has to be understanding that some of you might move on quicker than others. Some people, you know, everyone needs different things when it comes to conflict resolution. So there's a huge message here of just giving each other space. Maybe it's you. Maybe you feel like you need more space right now. And so listen to that intuition, okay? Listen to your body when it's telling you those things. Is there anything that we might be struggling with, Spirit? Anything that the collective could be struggling with at the moment? All right, so you're getting the Fool, the Five of Cups, and the Moon. Yeah, okay, this is so... I feel like a lot of you are definitely scared of starting something new or jumping into the unknown is what I'm hearing. Like you're scared of being in a very unpredictable state of being, okay? With the Moon, I feel like you could be keeping a lot of secrets, or maybe you feel like people are keeping secrets from you, okay? It could be reversed. But yeah, there's something here about like not wanting to step into a place that feels unsafe. So maybe you're being hesitant about letting certain people back into your life right now, or you're trying to question whether or not you should continue to nourish certain relationships because you're unsure of how exactly they're going to play out. It's like you're scared of people making the same mistakes again. You're scared of being disappointed again. The Five of Cups is, again, something not working out. Maybe somebody not living up to, the expectations you set upon them. Yeah. And there was something else here that I wanted to point out. With the Three of Wands, how I was saying that there could be something that you're planning towards that ends up not really working out. I feel like that could be symbolizing certain relationships in your life. So there could be someone in your life that you actually thought you were going to be very close with for a very long time. Almost like you saw this person as a soulmate, whether it be romantic, platonic, doesn't really matter. But there's something here that's going on that feels very disappointing to you. It's like you're disappointed and you're unsure. You're like scared. It's not that you're unsure. You're just scared of the fact that you're unsure about this energy. So Spirit, can we get any advice? Can we get any clarity? Messages of clarity, wisdom, advice. The Page of Pentacles is coming up as advice for you. And let's get one more to clarify. And the Devil card as advice. I think a lot of you are being called to try new things, like physically try new things. I don't know if this means, like I'm getting the message of like going into different environments with these people, maybe trying new methods of approaching conversations as well. But I feel like there's a tremendous blockage when it comes to honesty. I don't know why. With the Devil card coming up, I feel like your spirit guides are trying to give you a heads up and saying like, beware, because these people might still not really tell you the full truth. Okay? With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of people involved in this situation, it could be you, including you, haven't done enough physical work, okay, to heal. It's like, yes, you've felt the emotions, you have processed the emotions, but the action is not there for some reason. When people say like actions speak louder than words, it's kind of like that. That's kind of the energy I'm getting from this advice. There needs to be more effort put into these relationships, whether it be from your side or their side. Again, I don't know how the dynamic is, but you do. So take that as you will. And because I feel like these people's actions will also show you the truth about a situation, okay? So pay close attention to how people act around you right now, especially when you're mid-conversation. Pay attention to their body language. Pay attention, are they actively listening? Are they looking you in the eye when they're apologizing? Are they fidgety? Do they seem to be calm? Do they seem to be too calm? You know what I mean? Like, take those little messages and really focus on body language, because I feel like that's very significant here. And the High Priestess is coming up. Yeah, the more that you focus on a person's, body language and the way they move, I feel like it'll connect a lot quicker with your intuition rather than just trying to feel it out. You know what I mean? Intuition is we can feel our intuition, but sometimes we have to really involve our bodies and our physical senses in order to read our intuition at a greater level. So I feel like there's a huge message here of making sure that you're also focusing on the physical. Focus on the actions. How are they acting? Not just what they're telling you, okay? Yeah, let's move on. Spirit, how do these people feel about us? Okay, the Death card is coming up. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know, some people within this conflict or within this energy could be feeling like that's it, like there's no hope. But this could also signify that they just want a fresh new start with you as well. So, I don't know, it could be very like both sides. Yeah, the Page of Wands. It's like the energy is kind of all over the place. So if you are dealing with a group of people, maybe some people might be feeling different than others. Some people might want to move forward and and continue to work on the relationship, and others might be feeling like, ugh, I'm out. You know what I mean? So it's a very split type of energy, and so that's why it could feel very conflicting, because on one hand you cherish, you know, these people. On the other, if a certain person isn't feeling it, it's kind of difficult to navigate through that, especially with multiple people. So Spirit, can we get advice for the entire group as a whole? The Eight of Swords is coming up. And the Two of Wands. So overall, I think, one, there needs to be a decision being made between the entire group, okay? Everyone needs to be given a space to be heard. And I'm also hearing that those who feel like they're not able to really flourish within the group or within this energy, I think it's best that they just move along. You know what I mean? Because the Eight of Swords is kind of showing me like people wanting to be a victim. I don't know why I'm getting like a big energy of like playing the victim, wanting to feel like they're trapped, but they're not really trapped. It's like no one is ganging up on anyone right now. I think everyone is trying to be there. Everyone's trying to have an honest conversation. There could be some people in this energy that just want to play victim, and they just want to be apologized to, and they don't want to take any accountability whatsoever. And there needs to be an overall decision being made here about those people. And with the Death card coming up earlier, I feel like, again, Spirit's kind of saying it's best that those people just be cut off, or just have them move on. You know what I mean? Like, don't, of course, try to mend relationships, but if you notice that a person isn't putting the same effort into trying to mend the relationship, then, you know, there's your answer. Can we get an outcome, Spirit? An outcome. So the Seven of Swords, which, yes, signifies truths being revealed. There definitely is, for sure, there's definitely at least one person in this circle of people that is not being truthful, or that is not revealing a certain truth. Okay, either they're lying or they're withholding information. The King of Swords being the overall outcome as well. I'm again, this is cutting people off. This is being very direct in your communication. There's going to be one final conversation I'm hearing that is going to cause certain people to leave. And I'm hearing just let them leave, let them go. Don't try to fight it. That's like the ultimate, you know, judgment call. Okay, so it's not really your call to make. If a person feels like they need to leave the energy, leave the group, let them leave. Okay, because that's what they're being called to do here. Let's get one last overall message for you, my loves. One last overall message, Spirit, or two. So the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, okay, whatever conflict you're going through, it's coming to an end. Okay, like I said, there's going to be a final conversation, and it's coming very soon as well. It's also going to spark a new energy within this group of people. Again, this could be with your family, this could be with a group of friends. I'm not sure what the dynamic is here, but there's definitely multiple people involved in this energy, in this conflict. This kind of like, I almost want to say like a detox. I don't know why. It feels like the group is detoxing of some energy that's not supposed to be there. Not saying that the people leaving, you know, were toxic or anything. Maybe they were. It's more so saying their energy just didn't really click anymore. And that's okay. You know, it's okay to outgrow people. But this is going to actually bring a fresh new perspective to the energy. Things are going to feel more light, but still very like passionate. Like there's going to be a lot of very heartfelt conversations coming after this. Lots of people just wanting to, you know, start again, like a fresh new start here. And with the Nine of Wands, there's definitely going to be some time where people need to rest. Okay, so with the Hermit that came up earlier in the reading, It's okay if people need their space for a bit. Okay, that doesn't mean that, you know, there's no forgiveness. That doesn't mean that they don't want to continue nurturing the relationship. They just need some space to kind of recharge, you know, like up their social battery, because right now I feel like that battery is depleted. Okay, with the Nine of Wands, everyone's tired. Okay, everyone just went through a massive, I almost want to say like a tower moment. Okay, the tower didn't pop up, but this reading definitely gives like tower moment going on. And so yeah, just be patient with yourself, be patient with the people around you. Okay, and remember, your intuition never lies to you. So if you feel like certain people don't belong, they probably don't. Okay, not all the time, but they probably don't, my loves. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the reading at that. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped you in any way or brought you some clarity. And I will see you on the next reading, okay? If you did enjoy the reading and you resonated with the reading or with my energy, I would love if you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Find me on TikTok, Earthly Soul Tarot. I post zodiac readings on there daily. Yeah, I love you so much. I'll see you on the next one.